Meet the new Eleanor 2 sewing table, designed for sewists who want flexibility, comfort, and a smarter use of space. The Eleanor 2 offers upgraded features, including a larger sewing machine platform with precise flat sewing settings. With electronic height adjustment and 4 programmable presets, Eleanor 2 makes it easy to create your perfect sewing setup with the touch of a button. Whether you prefer standing, sitting, sewing, serging, or cutting, Eleanor 2 adjusts to the height that is best for you. Save your favorite positions and switch between them instantly. Enjoy ergonomic comfort built right into your workspace. Eleanor 2 features a spacious standard machine opening designed to fit sewing machines and sergers up to 40 pounds. The updated adjustable platform lets you fine-tune your machine height for free arm or flatbed sewing. Add a custom acrylic insert for a smooth, flush sewing surface. And the open front design makes Eleanor 2 a smart choice for sergers. Need more working surface for larger projects? Easily attach the removable side shelf for extra workspace exactly when you need it. Living in a smaller room? Simply remove the shelf to keep your footprint compact and efficient. Transform the Eleanor 2 into a cutting or crafting table by simply raising the platform. Pair it with the optional cutting mat for an even more versatile workspace. Fabricated steel legs and feet provide stability, while optional casters make it easy to move your sewing station wherever creativity strikes. Complete your setup with our optional ironing mat and steam glove bundle, available in a variety of colors. Comfortable, flexible, space smart. The Eleanor 2 sewing table from Arrow Sewing Furniture helps you sew longer, work smarter, and create more comfortably every day. Take your sewing and crafting to new heights with Eleanor 2.
I'm Jill from June Taylor with my favorite tool in my quilter's toolbox, the cut and press. You can do all your rotary cutting on one side and all your pressing and squaring on the other. The cutting mat side features a hard surface mat with a texture on. That's going to prevent your blade from cutting into the mat, keeping your blades sharper longer. You'll notice that the markings for your inches is outside the cutting grid, so it's easy to line up your fabric and you don't have to lift it up to see where your rule markings are. When we flip it over, we have the pressing side. And this is great for general pressing, so you can just go ahead and as you're quilting, do your pressing like this. But it's also great for squaring. So many times people will cut their blocks to square them, but now you can actually lay your block right on the grid to square it up. You can also pin into this, so you can use it to square up your needlework or even your cross stitch.
AccuQuilt's newest cutter, the Go Bolt. This exciting new cutter takes all the best features from the other Go cutters and turns them into a lightweight and portable electric cutter to provide perfect and accurate cuts every single time. It uses over 375 AccuQuilt dies, all 8 sizes of the Go Cube. The new Go Bolt has handles built into the cutter for convenience. Since it weighs less than 10 pounds, it's easy to take with you wherever you want to be. The Go Bolt comes with a die to cut 5-inch squares and a 6x6 mat, so you can cut your stash into handy charm squares quickly and easily. The user's guide includes information on all the different materials that the Go Bolt will cut just for you. Take your cutting experience to the next level by adding 1 or 2 Go Bolt die catchers to the front, the back, or both. These die catchers are lightweight and stacked together for taking along with you. They even have Velcro bands to hold the power source. The die catchers slide right up to the cutter, no complicated installation needed. Plug in the power cord, lay up to 6 layers of quilting cotton on your die, cover with a mat, and cut. Cutting strips is simple. Just lay up to 6 layers of cotton on a strip die, add your mat, and cut. Using 2 die catchers will give you your best possible cutting experience. Check out our AccuQuilt backpack. This stylish quilted backpack is designed to carry your Go Bolt, power source, Go Bolt die catchers, and more. The Go Bolt is a perfect match for quilters looking for a great value to start or continue their quilting journey with ease and convenience. Because at AccuQuilt, we help you cut time so you can quilt more. Welcome to our special launch show today. I'm Pam Heller, AccuQuilt's cutting expert.
And I'm Erica Botker, AccuQuilt's creativity expert. We are so excited to launch this die. Not just one die, it's actually a 2-die set.
Right, and this die is by one of our wonderful design partners, Sally Tomato, making it easier than ever for you to create one of their most popular patterns, the Mia Crossbody Bag. We have been waiting for this.
So much.
So much. All right, so before we get started, here is the one and only Jessica Barrera, the founder and owner of Sally Tomato, to tell you more.
Hi there, I'm Jessica, the founder of Sally Tomato, and I'm here to reveal our latest collaboration with AccuQuilt. Now it's easier than ever to make bags using one of Sally Tomato's most popular patterns. Meet the Go Mia Crossbody Bag 2-die set by Sally Tomato. Before you know it, you'll have created stunning and original bags with no tedious cutting to slow you down. Get adventurous and try working with fun materials like cork and faux leather. They cut like a dream on these dies. Just look at these options. With Sally Tomato and AccuQuilt, you're only limited by your own imagination on what you can create with the Go Mia Crossbody 2-die set. Check out AccuQuilt.com or your local AccuQuilt dealer for these exciting dies that you're sure to love. It's in the bag.
We couldn't be more excited about this collaboration. Is she not just the cutest little
She
thing?
is so darling. I just love to hear her talk.
I do too. You know, I've always wondered about her company name, Sally Tomato, because I love it.
Yes.
And it's darling just like her. And I recently learned that Sally is her middle name.
Ah.
And the tomato refers to the vintage tomato pincushion since she started and still does write sewing patterns.
Oh, and you and I don't. We both have those tomatoes.
we
I
do.
think it's great.
We do.
Such an inspiration for sure. Now, Jessica started when she was sewing when she was just 4 years old. And the whole thing really got started when she started selling things to make a little extra money for college back in 2014, which means she is such a young thing.
She is.
Selling things she made. She wrote her first pattern in 2016 and now has a team of over 20 employees backing her up. Sally Tomato not only sells patterns, but also quality supplies for making bags, including a wide variety of cork, vinyl, faux leather, plus outstanding hardware. And we use some of those in our Sally Tomato penny wallet. Yeah.
We did. So let's look at a bag. Let's look at a whole one. I'm going to grab one off of the shelf.
We have a
back here.
plethora of them on
We
the
have
set.
so many. So
These
here's
are
one.
so cute.
It's so cute, isn't it? I'm going to lay it out here so
Okay.
we can give you an overhead shot to start with.
Okay.
But this is the Mia crossbody bag. And before we get into how to create it, we should take a look at it.
Open it up.
Look, it's so
it's
cute.
lined.
It's
Everything.
lined.
It's super cute. Okay. But should we talk about the dies first?
Yes, yes, let's talk about the
Okay,
dies.
I'm going to put this right
And
here.
we've got other ones around, and so
Okay.
exciting.
So this is actually a 2-die set.
Right.
And both dies are on a 10 by 24 die board, so they're going to fit through the Go Bolt, or the Go Big.
Yes, ma'am.
And we have screen printed not only a letter, but what it is going to cut.
Right, which is, it's different for us, right?
Yes, good job, team at AccuQuilt. So here's the stabilizer and the lining, because these are fully lined, right?
They are.
And here's the exterior top. And then look, the zipper tab. I love
I
that.
wait till I show you how this goes together. It's so slick.
Strap connector and the exterior bottom.
And
And,
then
then what is this?
This is the strap.
I know.
And the nice thing is you can use the same base pattern, and you can make it as long a strap or as short a strap as you want.
Could you make it a clutch?
You could make it a clutch.
Oh, I'm so excited.
As a matter of fact,
And-
we might even do that tomorrow on our show.
I know, I'm super excited. Okay, but look, Erica, not only did we put the C's strap, but we put little lines
We did
here.
put little lines so you
So
know
you-
where those dies end, where
Yeah.
the blades end.
Okay.
Now, one of the most important things about Go dies, especially with this die set, is that you can cut more than just quilting cotton.
I know. That's right. Our cutters and dies are meant to cut basically anything you could cut with scissors, which means cotton, wool, felt, craft foam, but also bag making materials like vinyl, leather, faux leather, cork, and denim. There are so many options
There
available.
really are way more than you think there
Yes.
are. Now, the bag is designed to use something that won't fray for the bottom. So if you can get that
Yep,
one
yep,
back
yep.
over here. So something solid that's going to wear well for the bottom and for the strap.
Right.
And then, so this is where you really want to focus on those things like faux leather,
Cork. Denim. Did you
denim.
use denim?
Well, denim would, but you could use denim on the top.
Oh, see, so many options already.
yeah,
I'm
there's a
struggling.
lot of options. I know.
Already
Listen,
there's a struggle.
wait
Les.
till you see all the options, and I'm not even showing them all today. We got
Yeah.
more for tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So we learned about these things when we launched the Go Penny Wallet by Sally Tomato last year. In fact, just a year ago.
Yeah.
Come to think about it. But the top of this bag is open territory for all kinds of things like cotton and quilted cotton. I mean, you could just do so many things.
You could add a monogram.
Oh,
up
yeah,
here,
you could
know how I feel
applique.
about a good monogram.
You could applique. Okay.
So many things. And the bag is fully lined. So even
Right
if this
here.
is the very first time that you've ever made a bag, well, we put things in them to make them
puffy.
Puffy.
It's like your
Sorry.
body.
It's
We
like
put
when you
things
buy
in.
a new pair of shoes.
Yes.
But it's fully lined, so you don't have any raw seams. So it's going to look really polished and professional. So you don't have to worry about it looking like, oh, you made this kind of thing. It's
Right.
going to look really great. And when it comes to making bags, there
It's
are
gonna
some
look handcrafted.
additional materials as well that you're going to want and need. But we're going to cover most of those later. I think we should dive in and cut out a bag.
Yes, because this is my bag.
This is her bag.
Erica and I, well, mostly Erica has done a 999% of the job here. I am just the beautiful set decor. But I have
And
given
she is
my
lovely,
I
isn't
have been
she?
given my opinion on things.
Yes, yes,
And
she has.
so,
I know you're
I-
shocked by that.
I know, right? Okay, so let's talk about it. So
Okay.
here's what I chose.
So,
Some faux leather.
so faux leather. This is from Sally Tomato,
Mm-hmm.
and this is, it's such a fun color. We're gonna cover. So this is gonna be for the bottom of the bag.
Now, Erica, are you truly cutting 2 layers at
I
one
think
time?
we can cut 2 layers at one time.
Our quilters are going to ask.
Yeah, and then the zipper tabs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Now the strap connector I discovered should be. You need to go back to your cotton for that, and we're gonna
Oh.
match that to your top fabric.
Oh, here, I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it.
And that's
see, look.
these pieces. So
Okay.
the first time I made one, let me show you.
Erica has been inundated with
I-
Sally Tomato
I have-
wallet.
I have.
Or Sally Tomato crossbody.
I made it with the faux leather.
Oh, and
they're a
that's-
little stiff. They're just a little stiff.
Yeah.
It's not a problem, and if you want to do it, it's clearly an option, and it works. But it was a lot of bulk too with the zipper.
Right. So use
So
fabric.
just beware. So use your fabric. I've used fabric for the rest of them.
And now I know you're shocked that my fabric is summertime because summer is almost over, but I don't care.
She loves a good flip flop.
I do love it. Good. I'm wearing real shoes today.
You know what? I did not trim this off. We're
Okay,
gonna
here,
have to
wait.
give a little trim. I'm gonna show you how
We can
easy
find
it is
some
to do
scissors.
that
We use big scissors in the raccoon drawer.
in the raccoon drawer. So we've got a couple other samples. Is that gonna be?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put another one on here.
Oh, because you need 2 straps.
Well, we're gonna have 2 because if you want it to be a crossbody bag. Now, if you just wanted it to be a shoulder bag, you wouldn't necessarily need 2. I'm gonna keep these because I think I could cut more zipper tabs out of
Oh,
them.
very nice. And if I just wanted to do a clutch, I wouldn't need.
You would not need the strap connectors now, or the strap.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our first piece. Put this. Oh heavens, we've got I have so many things. Okay. I'm gonna put this down very carefully.
Super excited about this.
And we're gonna use our Go Bolt today because we can.
We can indeed.
Oh.
Is it plugged in?
However, it helps if one plugs it in.
Right there, Erica. There you go.
It is electric, one knows. Now one must plug in the electrical
No.
cord.
Hold, please. This is what happens when you have a live event.
Did I not?
I was going to say maybe
Oh, I
it's
don't
not plugged
think
in.
I don't think I got it in right.
There you go.
There we go. There.
Green means go.
You have to actually push it in.
Now we're using our Go Bolt with 2 die catchers, one on each side, which is how we use it all the time, especially for these 10 by 24 dies.
It's
'Cause
really your best experience.
It is.
You don't have to, but I like cutting this way a lot better. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring this over here.
Okay, and we're going to give it some love and slide our mat, don't lift. And now look at how slick these pieces cut.
You know what? These materials
You could not cut this by hand.
so well. You could not cut this perfectly
No.
by hand. And the really exciting thing is that it cuts out that boxed corner for you. So you're
Right.
really ready to roll.
So when you're getting ready, we're just going to stitch from here to here.
We'll get there.
I know, I'm excited. I know
Okay,
some things.
But wait, there's more. So
Wait,
there's
there's
a
more.
2-die set. So we need to cut
Okay.
this as well.
Okay.
So Pam decided to go with the white
Yes.
with the flip-flops for the top on the outside.
Yes.
And then we're going to use the coordinating print here with the black for the lining.
Very nice. You know, I have a 12-year-old granddaughter. I feel like this might live at her house when
Oh.
she sees it.
I think she'll probably take it from you. I
I
don't
can
even
make
wear
more.
flip-flops and I love it. 'cause
I
it's
can
so
wear
cute.
more.
We
Make
have more.
We do.
You know, and that's the nice thing. It does not take a lot of fabric just to cut that top piece
No.
and the strap connector. So it's a great way to dive into some of your favorite scraps.
Now, if you are a crafter, maybe you have an online store, maybe you're going to a craft fair. Boy, this is a great project because you could make them for holidays, you could make them school colors or sports team colors.
Yes.
All of the things. Okay. I feel like we should make one for a very popular songstress and use Kansas City Chief fabric.
Oh.
And tag her.
We should.
Okay.
We should. Okay, so here's the lining. This is going to be our lining. This is going to be our top fabric.
Yep.
So now here's the thing. The Go Mia Crossbody Bag by Sally Tomato is based on their top-selling Mia bag.
It is.
And as part of our licensing agreement with them, the pattern is free for customers to download with the purchase of this 2-die set now through September 16th.
And that is a hard cutoff
That's
date.
a hard date.
Okay. You can purchase the die set from AccuQuilt.com or from your local AccuQuilt retailer, and you'll be provided with information on taking advantage of that free download through September 16th. Don't hold off in your purchase, because if you hold off, then then you have to pay for the pattern.
That's right. That's right. Now, one extra material that we need to cut for making our Go Mia bag is a foam stabilizer. Now, we are using Sew Any Shape foam. I'll just hold this up.
Okay, and where can
Okay.
we find that?
And this is on AccuQuilt's website.
Thank you,
Okay, this
AccuQuilt,
is
for-
by our good friends at OESD.
Yes.
And this works really well. I've used it for lots of projects. So I'm
Okay.
going to put this back over here because I've already got some set to cut.
She does. She has so many step
I have
outs.
so many step outs.
I'm excited about this.
I didn't really show them all to her. I don't think I showed them all to you. So this is the foam stabilizer. Now you can also use Sally Tomato sew-in foam or air mesh, and it's just important to have this to give the bag its body.
Yes. It's like its girdle. Helps keep things in place.
Well then, there's a term we haven't used for an age. Okay, my late mother-in-law, bless her heart, had the funniest girdle stories.
Oh,
But
I'm
that's
sure.
probably for another day. Okay, now with this, I'm going to only cut one layer at a time.
Yes. It is. It's thick.
It is. But that's its job.
But I love the fact that look how fast you could cut out so many of these bags. And we would, if you were doing this, like say you have an online store and you were selling them online, I would tell you to just cut
Cut lots of them.
all yes, just walk through it. You know, cut all of the tops and the bottoms, cut all of the zipper tag, you know, just kind of make it a process.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's our one, and we would cut another one as well.
Okay. Okay. But we're not going to do that.
We're not
'cause
gonna do that,
We're going
'cause-
to just show you.
You saw that.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm going to put that over there. Get that
Okay.
out of the way because we have so many things. These are pieces. Those are
I know we
scraps.
cannot. Oh, okay.
Those
we
are
cannot
scraps.
lose pieces.
These are pieces. Now, sometimes when we have a big launch like this, we do a special show, we have lots of little prizes.
But today is Go Big or Go Home. So we're going to have one big prize. One lucky viewer is going to receive $150 in AccuQuilt reward points. So stay tuned. We'll announce that lucky registered viewer at the end of our show.
Now, we know you're dying to see how these darling little bags come together.
Yes.
So we're going to walk through some basics with you, but there are two things you want to do before you start the bag. And the first one is to watch the step-by-step tutorial Jessica has made for us, showing you exactly how to construct your Mia crossbody bag.
Yes, and it's not difficult because you can watch her.
No,
you
just
can
watch
cut.
it.
You can pause.
Put
you
your
can-
iPad right there. You
Yeah.
can find it on our site. You can find it on YouTube,
Yep.
on our YouTube channel. Can you guess the second one, Pam?
The second may be the most important. Buy the die now so you get the pattern for free.
That's right.
Again, when you buy the Go Mia Crossbody Bag 2-die set by Sally Tomato now through September 16th, either from AccuQuilt.com or your local retailer, you're going to receive special instructions and a QR code to allow you to download the pattern for free. This offer is good through September 16th, so jump on it right now while you get your 2-die set.
Now, after September 16th, the pattern will still be available, but for purchase only.
Right.
Okay, let's get started by how this purse comes together. And I've got so many things. Okay.
We're going to talk about zippers first.
Talk about zippers first.
All
So let's-
things zippers.
Okay, so first thing the pattern will have you do, and I have it right here. This is what it's going to look like. It's a downloadable pattern. But there are some differences in the standard pattern and the AccuQuilt pattern because you don't have to measure and cut. It's cut precisely for you.
Yes.
And the boxed corners are already cut. So let's get started with this one first
So cute.
and show you the zipper.
This is my
So
low.
here is the zipper. Now the little zipper ends, just fold over the end of your zipper and stitch.
Oh, okay. And
Okay.
then, okay, we're going to show you here where it is.
Right, so you can
So
see
right
them
here.
up here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's the first thing that you're going to do.
Now, do you need a special needle?
I did not.
Yeah.
I just used the same one.
Okay.
So then the next thing was that I sewed the top and the bottom piece together.
Okay.
So you sew those together, and then you're going to go ahead and now you're not going to press because this is faux vinyl, but
It will
I went
melt.
ahead and finger pressed and did a top stitch, just about an eighth of an inch from the edge.
That makes sense.
And I don't know, Deborah, am I making this too hard for you to? But there is going to be a top stitch.
Yes.
Okay, so that's step number 2. We're just going to push this up here,
Yes.
and we've talked about that.
Yes.
The next thing is you want to match it up with its foam on the
Yes.
back, and to keep everything together and happy, go ahead and run just a little basting stitch. And I went up the sides, across the top, and then down the bottom. I did not do it when it came to the corners
No, do you know why?
because we're going to be sewing them together. We're
It's
all
coming.
good.
It's all coming.
It all needs to stick together, so it's okay. And you might want to use a little spray, a little basting
You can give a
spray,
basting spray.
or a fabric glue stick to,
And for sure
to
binding
stick those
clips.
things together. Yes. Now, the next thing was the connector, and I've made these connectors, but where's our piece? Our little piece from over there? I'm going to show you. Super simple. I need that little white square.
Right here.
There we go. Okay. So your connector piece is made. You want to press it in half. And again, watch Jessica, watch the video, get your pattern. It's super simple. Press it in half and then just press your sides in and fold it like this so that you don't have the raw edges, and run a top stitch down either side and then literally cut it in half.
Oh, so see, look.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that's how you make your strap connectors.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the next thing you do with those strap connectors is, wait, I need another one.
I don't know, but I'm gonna clip these together so we do not lose them for you.
Okay, is that you're gonna take these and run them through a D-ring.
What the heck is a D-ring?
A D-ring, I'm glad you asked, Pam. This is a D-ring, and as you note, it's shaped like a D.
Ah, for Deborah.
D for Deborah, D for Deborah. So we're gonna run that through and pin that to the sides.
And why do we want to run it through first, Erica?
And do a little basting stitch.
We want to run it through so the rings are
We
there.
want the ring to be there. We want the ring to be there before we put our bag together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Otherwise, there will be unsewing.
Yes, otherwise there will be unsewing. Now, I want to show you, I don't have a zipper on this one.
No, but this one's
This one
super
is super
cute.
cute. Okay, I have to show you this one anyway. So here's my bee fabric and a black faux vinyl. And then I have like honeycomb fabric for my lining. I love this one. I think that one's going to be a gift.
It should be just a cute little clutch.
Okay, Deborah likes that one too.
Deborah loves that one.
Deborah loves that one too. So now it comes to, here's one. So here's one. I've gone ahead, I've put my D ring in my little loop, and you'll notice I had the wrong size for this one, but this is the right size. That was a 1 inch, this is the 3/4 inch.
Oh, okay.
And then I went ahead after I basted this and I ran a couple of straight quilting lines.
Well, since the fabric.
You know, it's sewy fabric,
Yeah,
so I felt
so-
like it needed a little quilty.
I could think
Again,
so.
this fun sea foamy turquoisey color is a Sally Tomato product. So let's see, and then I cut the same fabric. This is a
For
Tula
the
pink.
lining.
Before anybody says anything, this is an older Tula pink.
Yeah.
And it was a gift, and I love it, and I've been waiting for something special to do with some of it, and I decided this was it. So, when you go to put this together, you're gonna lay your, you're gonna make a sandwich with your zipper, and I'm gonna show you with this. So you would be laying this out, and then you would take your zipper. I'd already have my D-ring over here. And I would lay my zipper down like this.
Okay.
Follow the directions. And then I'm going to put my lining right side down
Ah.
on top of it.
And you would need
You
a
will
zipper
need a
foot.
zipper foot, which I will have to remember to bring mine tomorrow so
Okay.
that we can sew.
Yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, 12 noon Central Time on AccuQuilt's Facebook page and our YouTube channel. We are, what we meaning Erica. Erica is going to sew one. I'm going
I
to
am.
watch in awe.
I am. So here's the first side already put together. And you can see it's already put together. There's my D-ring. Here's my zipper.
Yeah, unzipped it.
Unzipped it. Not such a problem yet, but it will be.
Right.
So now I'm ready to do my other side. So for the other side,
And this is crucial information. One side has one D ring and one side has the other.
so when they're right side up,
They're
look
not
the
on the
same.
both sides.
They look the same,
Yes.
so that when you flip them over, they're different.
Yes, because you want it to have on opposite sides so that it doesn't flippy flop.
Right.
Which is funny because that's what I'm using is flippy flops.
Okay, so then you're going to line up your zipper, and this is a good time for, let's talk clips, bindy clips. This is a great time for bindy clips because things like faux leather and vinyl do not take well to having pins stuck into them.
They're cranky about it.
They're cranky about it, and you're going to see where you stuck that pin in forever.
Yeah.
So what you can do is put this down and just run a basting stitch
Sure.
close to the edge just so that it's secured, because then you're going to again take your lining, line it up, and you're going to sew close to the zipper.
Yeah.
And the key to sewing close to a zipper is to sew up to here, stop, pull it apart, move your zipper,
Yes.
and then keep going so that you
Yes.
don't have that little I don't want to admit how many years it took for me to know that.
No, I
Just saying.
learned that.
Yes. So with that all done, it is time, once that's all done, you're going to take your pieces and you are going to be able to sew here, here, and here at a 3/8 inch. It's in the pattern. 3/8 inch seam. And then, this is so clever. You are going to grab, as you go over the Great Divide here, and be careful, just take your time, go slowly. As you go over the Great Divide over to the lining, you are going to increase your seam allowance from 3/8 of an inch to a 1/2 an inch.
Why is that, Erica?
Because then you've got your lining just a hair smaller and it's going to fit really nicely.
Yeah.
With that done, we're going to square those, we're going to box our corners.
Yes.
And this is where you have to make sure you had that zipper unzipped,
Oh yeah, because
so you're going to turn it right side out.
yeah, it will never come out again.
Right.
So what does your lining look like?
So this is,
Oh, super cute.
I thought that was super cute. I had a fat quarter.
very cute.
So this, and this is actually vinyl cotton. So it's like an old oilcloth.
Oh, it's like
You know, like you'd make a tablecloth out
Yeah.
of, a picnic cloth out of.
That is really cute.
Isn't that cute?
Okay.
Now with that, then you would follow the directions for putting the strap together.
Yep.
And I haven't done one yet, so it's going to show you how to take your strap pieces. You're going to sew them together, fold them in half and stitch them down, and then use your hardware to put your strap together.
Okay. Again, join us tomorrow, 12 noon Central Time. We're going to sew one together.
We
and we're going
are.
to talk about all
We
of these
are.
things like zippers because you learned
That's
some
coming
things.
up, yeah,
you
today.
learned some things. Oh, very good. All right, don't forget we have a great prize that we're giving away later in the show.
That's right. Stay tuned to see if you're the lucky one to win $150 in AccuQuilt reward points.
All right, now when you're used to making quilts or different kinds of projects and start making bags, there's some new things that you become familiar with and technical terms. The first one is called hardware, starting with zippers.
Yes.
Now you want to use a nylon coil zipper so they're easy to cut and sew over. And you and I have had this whole great conversation
We
about
have.
this.
We have. So this looks like a metal zipper. This is
Yes.
a Sally Tomato. This is why I love their zippers so much. They are a nylon coil, but they are metallic. So they look like they're a metal zipper.
Yeah.
And they will come in a roll. You're probably getting all kinds of glare, Deborah. But they will come in a roll with zipper ends. And these little
Yeah, see,
zipper ends. Now, I did get caught with the wrong kind of zipper for this one, okay? This was the chunky teeth.
Oh, yes.
And I had to like separate them and cut between the teeth, and I had to sew up to it and then through it. And you are gonna break a zipper for sure if you
Yeah.
try to sew over one of these chunky plastic ones or a metal one.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So nowadays, when you go to any kind of sporting event, you can only take a clear purse.
Mm-hmm.
Could we make this?
Well, you know what? Let's experiment with that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited about that. Okay,
Alright.
and we really love the ones that Sally Tomato has because their zippers, they're metal again, but they get that really professional looking bag. People aren't going to look at the bag and go, oh, you made that.
And you can add fun zipper pulls too. And Sally Tomato has really fun zipper pulls too. I have one on one of my wallets that I made that's the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
But they have
super
another
fun.
one. I have another one that's an acorn, and there's just really fun ones.
Yeah.
So you can really personalize it, and bag charms are a whole thing right now.
Yeah.
So next up, you need a couple of D-rings. We talked about those earlier. They're going to be 3/4 inch D-rings. You need 2 per bag if you want to add a strap.
Right.
And because that's how you attach it.
Okay. Now, this is probably a good time to bring up thinking through your design
Yes.
and picking out the right color of hardware you really want to
Yes.
enhance your bag. So this is the cork that I chose that has denim on the back that we're going to use tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm super excited about it. So if you always wear silver, which I always wear silver, go with that. If you're making bags to gift or to sell, maybe at a craft fair, think about a variety and matching the metal to the look and the feel of the materials you're using for your purse. And Sally Tomato offers 5 basic finishes: nickel, gold, antique, which is like an antique gold bronze color, gunmetal, and rose gold.
Oh, this is the rose gold. It's super
This
pretty.
is rose gold,
That's really pretty.
and this is gunmetal.
No, that's the silver.
Is that silver?
That's the silver. The gunmetal is kind of a blacky gray.
Okay.
Kind of
I'm
color.
totally ruining the set. I'm sorry to everybody who built it.
That's the gold up there. And we'll grab the rest of the samples off the shelves and look at them.
Yeah.
They also have a special line of Tula pink hardware in, and that is right, pink. It is pink metallic. It is so pretty. Check out your local quilt or craft store for this and other brands. As for the rest of the hardware to finish the bag, you also need a 3/4 inch slider buckle and 2 3/4 inch swivel hooks. I'm
Okay,
gonna
and
take
this
them
is
out
the
of-
slider buckle.
Yes. And I'm going to take them out of here so that we can see them. This is how they come, because you can get them as a set from Sally Tomato. So this is the slider buckle that you're going to weave your loop through and sew it so that you can adjust the length of your strap.
Yep.
And then these are the swivel hooks. So
And you want them to swivel, so
Right.
your bag
so
doesn't get
your
all
bag
messed up.
doesn't get messed up, and you'll be sewing your strap through this just like the D-rings.
Yeah.
And then this is how it'll connect to those D-rings that you put on your bag.
I
Really
love this.
slick, and again, this is a set that comes together like that from Sally Tomato, so it's pretty slick.
And just as Erica said, Sally Tomato has you covered because you can get all the hardware you need. The D-rings, the buckles, the swivel hooks.
And
Comes as a
lots of
kit.
local shops will carry those
Yeah,
products for
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And don't
Oh.
forget Jessica, she made this fantastic video for us, right?
She did. So the strap goes together, the two pieces go together kind of like you're putting together quilt binding. Okay, so kind of like you were putting together quilt binding, so they're sewn on that angle,
Oh, yeah.
and then you're going to press that seam open, finger press it open, and top stitch it down just to make sure you've got your bulk
Yeah.
tacked down. Fold it in half, wrong sides together, and just run that top stitch.
Now,
along
if
the
you wanted
edges.
to, you could totally make your strap out of cotton.
You could. I think it's probably going to wear a little bit better
Yeah.
if you're making it out of
Yeah.
one of these non-frame materials because
Yeah.
you've got raw edges over here.
Ah, good point. Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
I think that it's better with something like that.
And once you get started thinking about the materials to use for your bag, you will be making bag after bag after bag, as one of us has gotten a little carried away.
I admit it, it's me. But seriously, it's so easy. You need to watch Jessica's video, and you can always stop it and restart it. This is a great way to show off some of your favorite fabrics for tops and linings of your bags. So like I said, some of those fabrics that I've been hanging on to, thinking I needed something special to do for them, here you go.
And for the bottom of your bags, get creative. Think about jumping into fun colors of cork and faux leather or denim. You want something sturdy that will wear well and won't fray, especially for the strap.
That's right. All right, so let's take a look. We've looked at some of this was a faux leather, and this is a
Yes.
textured faux leather. This
Oh,
one,
I'm so sorry to everybody as I tear down the set.
this one, I'm not sure what this is. This is like a canvas on top, and they've done quilting on it. This is just a really pretty cotton.
And look at that fun fabric inside.
Fun fabric
But
inside.
look at this. This is cork.
This is cork, and I gotta tell you, they have colors of cork I have never seen anywhere else.
And I think you have one more up there, Erica.
I
and
do.
have one more here.
I do. But like you said, I mean, these are kind of springy and summery, but think about making them. You could have a Christmas purse. You could have a Halloween purse. Oh.
Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
That's what we're going to do. So this is, again, this like faux leather kind of.
This is the gunmetal. This is the
I do
gunmetal
like
right
it.
here.
I'm going to get gunmetal for my Halloween. And there's that same.
And then this, again, just we've got some straight line quilting. This is another cork. This is the gold.
Oh, I
Again,
like
the
that.
zippers. And
That-
just kind of a basic
I love the
lining.
sunflowers.
And Sally Tomato also sells a little tag that you can put on that says handmade. It's kind of cool.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. Now, this seems like the perfect time, as we're tearing apart the set,
Yes.
to remind you that you'll need to get the pattern for the Go Mia crossbody bag. And it's available as a free download for those who purchase this 2-die set and download it through September 16th. You can get the dies either through AccuQuilt or your local AccuQuilt dealer, and you'll be provided with the information from them on getting your free pattern download from your point of purchase.
Yeah, I think that's great. And you want the pattern, you want to get it free, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
now can we finally give away the grand prize?
Yes, you can go for it.
Oh gosh, I love it. Okay, the lucky person registered for our show and events on AccuQuilt.com is getting $150 reward points today. Drum roll, please. It's Jackie H. of Elizabeth, Colorado.
Congratulations.
Jackie, I have already added $150 to your account you registered for the event with. So be sure and check out your reward points, and you could use them today so you can
That's
get the Sally Tomato
fantastic.
die. Yeah.
Now don't forget to jump right in and buy the Go Mia crossbody bag by Sally Tomato from AccuQuilt or your local AccuQuilt dealer.
To get your order in right now, open a new tab in your browser, type in AccuQuilt.com to help you get started. Remember, your point of purchase will provide you with directions on downloading your free pattern, but only through September 16th, and that is a hard stop.
That's right. All right. It is time for us to catch our breath And get ready for tomorrow's show, AccuQuilt Live Unscripted, where we're going to dive in and work on making some Mia
Yes.
bags. We're going to experiment with some different materials, even than what we've shown you here. And we've got some great ideas.
Yeah.
We keep coming up with that. You know how we are. Keep coming up with ideas.
We're also going to continue with our quilt along. If you're not part of that yet, you can join it anytime. We're using the new Go Curved Log Cabin die. And tomorrow we're making our Ohio Star blocks for our Go Curved Log Cabin
Wall hanging.
wall hanging. It's a free pattern at AccuQuilt.com. Be sure to join our Facebook page under the Needle with AccuQuilt to see everything we're doing. We'll see you tomorrow at 12 noon Central Time for AccuQuilt Live Unscripted. Thanks for watching our show. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and look for live events every Wednesday.
You can visit the events page on AccuQuilt's website for more details on upcoming shows. And while you're there, check out the blog for tips, tricks, tutorials, and inspiration galore,
And remember, at AccuQuilt, we help you cut time.
so you can quilt more.